Hello everybody, I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivey of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and it's time for another exciting episode of Riding Shotgun. Tonight I have the honor of riding with Deputy Candace Watson out of our East Precinct. Candace is always on fire, making sure she's putting bad people in jail, so we're going to have some fun tonight. Let's go ride shotgun with Deputy Candace Watson. All right, let's roll. So Candace, first of all, thanks for letting me ride with you tonight. I hear nothing but great things about the work you do out here and how aggressive you are. So what got you into law enforcement?
One of my best friends went into law enforcement before me, and I was actually going to go to nursing, but she was saying how she loved it and that, you know, I should go into it. And I applied with the sheriff's office as a public service aide, and from there on I went to the academy, and here I am.
And how long you been with the sheriff's office now?
June will be 5 years.
5 years. Excellent.
5 quick years.
Well, like I said, I know you have an outstanding reputation with your supervisors and your peers, and it's always great to see the arrests and the cases you're making and stuff. And I guess earlier we were talking about you're now hoping to get on the agents list. Had your interview today?
Yes, I did.
You feel good about it?
I feel pretty good about it. It was very nerve-wracking, but I knew the answers. I feel like I knew the answers that they asked. I felt pretty confident after I left there. So.
Well, to the team that interviewed you, I'll go ahead and tell them, I really like Candace. She does a really good job, so you might want to put her on the agents list. Now, where'd you go to school at?
I grew up in Rockledge, so I went to all the elementary schools out there and middle school, and then Rockledge High. Graduated there in 2010, and then went to Eastern Florida State, BCC at the time. Got my AA from there, and I'm currently 3 classes away from my bachelor's.
Oh, wow,
at
that's
UCF.
awesome.
Yes.
At UCF, so go Knights.
All right, we're gonna go 1018 to this call.
So, individual says they're going to try and harm themselves?
He's a foreign exchange student, called his parents and said that he was gonna kill himself, but we have units on scene, so let's see what they got going on.
He said he had no means of hurting himself today or anybody else, but he said, I told him I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get him the help he needs. He's not on any medication at this time, so he's gonna, obviously, hopefully they can prescribe him some medication for depression. So.
But today was his first day here, right? At a new
Yeah. So he just said the other 2 girls in there are foreign exchange students also.
Where are they from?
Germany and Italy.
Yep. You want me to hold that while you unlock your car? Yeah. You got it. That's all his stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So deputies, we responded to an address reference. The mother calling in that one of the children were making threats to harm themselves. Based on that alone, we're gonna take the child into custody. He's not under arrest, but he's gonna be taken in on a Baker Act and transported to the hospital where he'll get the help he needs, whether it be medication, talking to a doctor, and for the safety of himself and just for the family members and others as well. 325 Brevard.
325.
Can you break me for this call on 51 to the disturbance from Needle and 3?
Yeah.
It should be that vehicle with the truck. Hi there. Temper 1012 RP. Is everything okay?
Not really.
Is your husband inside?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I come inside?
Hello. He's okay now. He washed
Will the dog run out?
He washed it.
No.
And
Okay.
everything. And he's gonna lie.
Okay, that's why we want to separate you and figure out what's going on. What's going on?
You know, he has a drinking problem.
Yeah. What prompted you to call us?
He was verbally threatening me.
Did he make threats or was he just saying nasty things?
Just nasty things.
Okay. Have you guys ever been in some type of verbal or physical dispute before?
He was upset because my son is going to college and it's gonna be expensive. We checked everything, loan and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna ask him to pay everything. We
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I understand.
Did you come at him with a hammer last night?
No, not with the hammer. I came not at him, at his door.
What
when
about,
I didn't
where's your TV at?
My TV, I threw it away. I
Did you
broke
break it with a hammer?
I broke it.
Did anything physical happen between you two tonight?
Oh, yes.
Like what?
Oh, she came at me with a hammer.
Was this tonight, this evening, or on a different
Tonight.
occasion?
Last night.
Do you have any like bruises or any cuts, anything like that?
My shoulders hurt. She broke the door. She broke my TV with a hammer.
Yeah, too small. I'm back. Do you mind if I take photographs of your injuries or where you were hit with the hammer at?
No,
You don't want me to? Okay. Is the hammer still here?
I don't know.
Okay. So you don't want to? Do you want to give a sworn statement about what happened?
I don't want to.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go in there and talk to your wife real quick, and then I'll be right back out. Okay? Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll be right back. He's stating that last night. His statement's the same as yours. Unfortunately, tonight, no one's going to go to jail, but it is going to be documented. If you feel at any point that things are going to escalate, give us a call. Let us handle the situation, because had he had any injuries on him, or maybe if your son was here, you could have possibly been arrested tonight, okay? I'm going to provide you with some information. Technically, you're alleging that a battery had occurred. I'm going to give you some pamphlets for your constitutional rights as a victim, okay? This situation is going to be documented. There is going to be a report that's generated. The case number will be on this document for you. If you just want to sign there that I gave you this copy, you can read over. Like I said, no one's getting arrested tonight. Alrighty, like I said, we're out of here. Obviously, he's upset. But just know that, like I said, I told you and I told him, it is a crime to push you, threaten you, hurt you, or anything like that, okay, ma'am?
1054 on any weapon.
All right, sir, we're out of here. You're free to go inside. All right. Have a good evening, okay? You guys just play it cool for the rest of your evening, okay? All right. Okay. Have a good evening, okay?
So, Candace, what's the best part about being a deputy sheriff at the Brevard County Sheriff's Office?
I'd say the best part is going to calls and being able to have an impact on that person who's needing our law enforcement help. There's different type of calls we can go to, and you know, if I can help the situation at least, you know, a little bit. I mean, if I may have not solved the crime for the night or solved the issue for what's going on, if I can make an impact on that person's life, or if they feel that, you know, they're comfortable in calling us and knowing that, you know, we can help them out when they need us, I feel like I've done my job.